In the area of the Santa Lucia Mountains in California, people go missing. The local sheriff's department chalks it up to drunks or troublemakers skipping town or getting lost in the mountains on a hike. But the locals tell a different story. In Big Sur, the people live in peace with Los Vigilantes Oscuros, or the Dark Watchers. These long, humanoid shadows overlook the valley every evening, and their features are masked by what seems like wide-brimmed hats and long ponchos. Some people leave them gifts, as a thanks for their supposed protection. But as Peter Hughes runs from streetlight to streetlight, drenched in sweat, his brown hair matted against his face, he wonders, who are they protecting by coming after me? As he reaches the door to his small cabin and fumbles with his keys, his last thought is, what did I do? The camera focuses on the keys as they drop onto his welcome home mat, as a large shadow sweeps over Peter, leaving nothing of him behind. We see the camera pan up, and the sun comes across the sky. And then it comes down, and we see Dan's van drive down Highway 1 and cross the Pfeiffer Canyon Bridge into town. Dusk directs you to a small wooden house hidden up in the tree line, overlooking the town and a long stretch of coastline. Welcome to Big Sur.
You weren't kidding. That's what it's called.
That is the literal name of the town.
It's a real place.
It is a real town with a real name. You guys are outside of this wooden cabin and getting out of the van after a long drive through the country with dusk. What's up?
That's kind of a hard question to answer.
I'm currently putting my California Fit into my channel. Just give me one moment.
I do think we need to discern the California Fits real quick.
All right.
What is the season?
Yeah.
It's California. They have one season. Beautiful.
Dry.
74 degrees outside. Usually sunny.
Let's say it's just still spring somehow, because it's literally been a year since we started the first mystery in spring. We did a winter thing in the middle, and now we're starting another mystery, and it's almost spring. It will be spring again by the time we release this.
And I think in the narrative, we just drove direct. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
we drove direct, but
makes
somehow
sense.
there was a Christmas thing in the middle. Don't think about it.
We don't
Like
talk about that.
I mean, could have been some quiet year time in there where we went to school and worked on our YouTube channels and
That's
had
true.
Faye adventures and did various substances.
All that good stuff.
Are you ready for my fit?
Yeah,
More
yeah.
than ever.
Anybody who's ready to talk about your fits?
Mine is a yellow Yellowstone hoodie and blue jeans.
Literally the same as always.
At first, I thought you were talking like a shirt that said yellow Yellowstone instead of like a yellow colored Yellowstone hoodie.
Gotta go to the real Yellowstone, yellow Yellowstone.
What
Yeah.
about mellow Yellowstone?
That's the drink company.
Oh, man.
That's what you get when you drink too much Mellow Yellow.
Oh
Man.
God, Jason!
flavor blasted.
You get a mellow yellow kidney stone?
Yeah.
oh my God.
Physical pain.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think I might start looking into some like cargo shorts
Oh, there you go.
once I realize how hot it is. But for the time being, I
Still
don't
in
have
jeans.
those. So yeah.
So
Anyways,
Dan's in his normal uniform.
Dan attire.
We'll see as the adventure progresses whether it is just too hot to keep this hoodie on.
Oh,
Not like that.
Not
Mordecai,
in a spicy
what
way.
do you? What's your Cali fit?
All right. So for my Cali Fit, I'm rocking some jean shorts, some not knee high, but kind of like mid high socks with pangolins on them. You know, save the pangolin. I'm also sporting a Mishka eyeball t-shirt. So there's just a big eyeball and a white t-shirt. It's pretty cool. One of Mord's favorite streetwear brands. Also one of my favorite streetwear brands, IRL.
shocking.
I also have like a Fendi poncho. I'm kind of sporting it more like a cape, but I posted an example image. It's got like geometric designs on it. And if you're familiar with like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I'm kind of wearing it. I'm kind of wearing my poncho like Clint Eastwood's character in the movie. So beneath my jean shorts and surrounding my.
I don't want to know.
No, wait, no, wait. That's a bad way to frame that. Just
No, go on.
Just on my feet, just surrounding my socks are my red shoes, kind of like boots, but they're pretty.
say that you're wearing red shoes
Beneath my shorts.
surrounding my socks.
You got boots beneath your shorts?
I mean, literally, like in terms of
Yes, we
position.
know. Yes, we know literally that is not incorrect. That's not the point.
Under's still bad too.
Anyway, I got some like they look like red boots, but they're kind of made for running and stuff. In the fashion of Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Nice.
They're actually
Jesus
they're actually the exact shoes from the anime. Ward's big fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm also wearing a Rolex watch made from meteorite that I got on the way.
Fuck is wrong with you?
And
You know.
and along the way, I dyed my hair. It's kind of like a silvery blonde in the fashion of Suga from BTS. Suga.
How many more references are we gonna get?
And that is Mordecai's fit for this mystery. Thank you for coming to my fashion show.
I love that you dyed your hair in the back of my van.
We had to have stopped. It's like a fucking at least a day and a half to get from fucking Maine to California.
Okay, but like you say that, but I personally really love the idea that like along the way, Mordecai had like a manic crisis and like ran into the fucking like come and go, grabbed some silver hair dye and dyed his hair like in the bathroom,
Specifically
sink,
with
and then
Mary.
like came back to the van. He's like, "Hey guys."
How's it going?
Specifically while we were driving through the Midwest where they have come and go, and that's
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
specific reference.
And
Well, that's me.
there we go. Jurnee.
Yeah, what's up? So, all right, here's the thing. Jurnee actually has perfect clothes for the occasion because her dad has been to this place before. He has been to Big Sur with his buddies for like a
This is where he caught the scorpion.
yeah, caught the scorpion in the mountains, or no, that doesn't make sense.
I don't.
Anyway,
Could be a mountain scorpion.
he was here with his
Scorpion.
buddies at one point. And so he had bought a tourist t-shirt that says, you know, like Big Sur on the front of it, just in really egregious letters and, you know, lots of, I don't know, what is California imagery? Mountain?
Mountain. Mountain coast. Surfboard.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Sure. It's just got that like plastered all over it, and
Like
he
a
really
bear.
wanted Jurnee to take it with her, but it's not exactly like fashionable or like fitted. So in the car when we were driving down, Jurnee basically started just chopping a bunch of holes into the shirt to make it look like those.
Like really distressed.
Yeah, like is super distressed, and she also like tied it back like, you know, all the girls did with their like insert sports shirt here during high school phase kind of thing. So she has
Please
it
tell
like
me.
tied
Please
back.
tell me these events were concurrent. Mordecai was dyeing his hair, bleaching his hair. Jurnee was just making alterations, just
Exactly.
next to each other in the back.
Yeah. They were-
Mordecai's head is still like sopping wet from the sink.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's and of course, you know, like jean shorts and sandals. That's basically all you need to know.
Yeah, typical like white girl hiking sandals.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the
You-
strappy ones.
You got,
Some-
you got
some
your
Tevas.
jeans.
Yeah,
There's some Tevas sandals, basically.
Yeah, Tevas. Tevas
Yeah.
is what they're called.
those things.
Very cool. Palmer, do you have a California fit?
I refuse to participate.
Aw.
She's wearing the same thing that she always does, and she's sitting in the passenger seat looking back at these two having a manic episode, wondering what the hell is going on.
I'd like to think that Mr. Sitwell also gave her like a little Big Sur baseball cap to wear. So
Sure, fine.
Just
Yeah.
her regular clothes plus a baseball cap.
Yeah, absolutely, sure.
I love it.
While we're driving, I'm gonna ask. I can't remember anyone's fucking names. I'm gonna ask Palmer. So is it like uncomfortable to sit in that chair with those wings? Like
Oh,
it does not look
gosh.
comfortable.
I mean, hold on. I have to think about this now.
Like the logistics of like folding it. Do you have to sit differently or weird?
Yeah, right?
Can you put them away?
Well, I think if they're not out,
Yeah, I mean, like,
Right, they're not.
so far we've like covered them
Loose.
being visible or invisible,
Right.
but like,
I
But they're
think
there.
I think I think she's actually kind of stumped by this question, and in one of those, you know how it's like making you aware of where your tongue is sitting in your mouth kind of a
Mm.
question.
Well done. Well
Um,
done.
I think
you're now breathing manually.
Yeah, you're now breathing manually. Exactly, that sort of thing.
I don't
think-
need this.
I think she's just like, when they're not here, they're not here.
Okay, that's.
That is her genuine answer.
You mean it's like this, and I just pull out my gun from my pocket and then put it back?
Yes.
Kind of like that. Okay. I mean, I've been considering getting wings, so like, I just.
Wait, you can just do that?
You've been considering getting wings.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I would love some wings right now, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Delicious.
I don't know yet. I mean, it's a big decision.
You cannot purchase them
Well, obviously not.
unless I
You think
haven't
I'm
been paying
stupid?
attention. I was pretty sure that you people could not do that.
No, it's just look, don't worry about it.
I am very worried
It's
about
fine.
it now.
It's fine.
I love the vibe of this scene of like Dan's driving, Palmer's in the passenger seat, fucking Mordecai and Jurnee are in the back, and then like every once in a while you like see the back flap in the back of like the way back of the van where like the spare tire should be, like kicks up, and Dusk like pops his head out and is like, "Hey, are we there yet? I'm still reading things."
Who?
Dusk, the Brotherhood
Dan's
head
handler.
is Dan's
A boss.
handler / not dad. Yeah, so like you guys were having this conversation and Dusk just kind of pops his head out of like the spare tire area and is like, "Oh, hey, yeah, we're about here. You guys can pull up over there," and he directs you towards the small wooden cabin that's overlooking the coastline in the town.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pull up, sort of look out over the coast. Kind of wild that we just literally traveled coast to coast, that we literally just saw the other ocean like not that long ago, and now we're here. Have you guys seen the ocean before? I guess this one.
More
Yes.
questions.
Yes, I have indeed seen the ocean before. Specifically this ocean, yes.
Why?
Why are you saying it like that?
So no.
Never was a big ocean fan.
So, wait, is Dusk in earshot right now?
Yes.
So, where exactly in Big Sur are we going? What are we doing? What's happening?
Yeah, I think you guys are like outside of the van at this point and like starting to unload into the cabin, and Dust just like kind of turns around to you and says, "Oh yeah, we're here for we're doing some research. The local cryptid here has been more aggressive recently, and we're trying to figure out why that is and how dangerous that is to the population."
The local cryptid.
Everywhere's got one.
Oh,
At least.
oh, good.
You know, like
you should
the
know
Jersey
this.
Devil,
Uh-huh.
Mothman,
The Jurnee Devil.
the Journey Devil.
I enjoyed my stint as a local cryptid. That was a good.
Oh my God, yeah, we're both the cryptids of my
of
hometown.
Ellendale.
Yep.
I was a local cryptid before you were born.
Oh God. Wait, how old are you?
Ha
Jurnee slowly turns away from Palmer.
I like to imagine that that's in Fae time, and in real Earth years, she's like 6.
that would explain things, you know.
It sure would.
So yeah, Dusk kind of leads you guys up into the cabin and starts unloading books and things like that.
So,
Books?
What do we? There's always books. Usually it's actually scrolls, so it's kind of weird that it's books this time. Now that you bring it up, but it's fine. Travel's better actually. So do we have like any information? What do we know about this cryptid?
Roll investigate a mystery.
He wouldn't just tell him.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was asking Dusk that.
Yeah.
I can't do a character voice tonight. Not on the cards.
Can I do investigate a mystery? Wasn't I like reading up on it like the last session in Dusk study or whatever?
But also, we literally have a dude here to brief us.
Yeah, I mean, like
Kinda what I thought, yeah.
the things that you already know. Let's roll back to that. The things that you already know about the Dark Watchers are shadowy creatures, and they're known for like protecting this area. But for some reason, people have started, like, more people than usual have started going missing in this area.
Do we know protecting this area from what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, when you say protecting, what is their resume? What's their history? What have they actually done?
That we don't know.
Or is it just sort of like, they're here, so we're gonna think about this positively and hope that they're protecting?
Yeah, it's kind of that vibe of like, oh, well, they aren't hurting us, but we are
Much.
aware of them, so we're thinking of them as this
Right.
thing. And also you would like note that like locals kind of regard them well, because like it seems like whenever somebody goes missing, it's normally somebody who is trying to like hurt people in the community, like somebody who is like really belligerent, or like trying to plan land development or something like that, something that like would be
Gotcha.
really harmful to the people who are here.
Okay. Yeah, I say we should get an audience with them and then see what they want. You know, that's what we usually do, right?
Get an audience.
They seem chill.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe for sure.
I'm currently getting no vibes.
No, I'm assuming that Dusk has more instructions or information. So let's go into the cabin.
Yeah.
We do that, and he has a big board with lots of strings, and he's gone all Pepe Sylvia on us, and
Just already set up in the cabin that we drove across
Yeah.
the country to get to.
Wait, this is a cabin in the woods,
Oh,
It's on a
man.
cliff.
but there's like woods around it.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Well, it's made of wood.
You know, Dan, I don't know why, but I'm getting kind of a bad vibe now.
Not the best vibe.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I mean-
cabins in the woods, you know, there's something about that.
Can I roll investigate a vibe?
Investigative vibe. Sure.
That was a bit. I don't actually care.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You guys go up into the house, and Dusk is like, "Oh yeah. Be." He stops all you guys at the door and is like, "Be chill for a second. I didn't tell my research partner that you guys were coming yet, so he's
Well, we can be chill.
he's a little bit of an asshole.
Wait, is he here? Is he in the cabin?
Yes."
You know, Dust, that's kind of not a chill move on your part, dude. You kind of just invited 4 people.
Agreed.
We're the chillest guys around.
That's fair enough. And he just turns around and opens the door and walks in, and you guys just see like the inside of this cabin. It's a lot of research papers just kind of like strewn about. Lots of books, lots of scrolls, lots of mysterious chemicals, and like experiments being set up.
Love chemicals.
So
And,
I'm guessing I can't film in here, right?
Are you filming in here? That's the question.
I'm nice. I ask permission first,
Okay. Well, here's an opportunity to do that.
but I don't know if you know.
You can roll investigate a vibe.
I love that this has just been created now because of this.
Slightly different stat. You have to roll on the vibe stat, actually.
Oh, I don't have a vibe stat.
No one does.
Oh,
we have no vibes.
I mean, not a single vibe. We have failed the vibe check. All right. So then, yeah, sure. Jurnee turns to Dusk, and she kind of like leans her head toward her camera, and she shrugs her shoulders a little bit, and she's like, "Eh."
And he's just like gets a concerned look on his face. He's just like, not right now.
Okay. She continues to walk in.
Wanna say-
Palmer disappears it by putting it into the phantom realm pocket.
The fucking liminal space.
I love that pocket.
Probably best to keep that away when we're around people like this.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So you guys will walk in and you see like kind of crouched over a desk, another guy wearing like kind of a duster, and he's poring over his research notes and he's like, "Oh, finally. Finally, Dusk, you're back. What took you guys so long?" And he turns around and sees like all of you and he says,
Sup,
"And
dude?
who is this?"
Sup, Mordecai
Do I-
Bridges?
Do I recognize this guy at all?
Yeah, you would recognize Mr. Harker.
Hi, Mr. Harker. What's up? Just sheepishly from the back row.
Jurnee like strides forward and puts her hand down. She's like, "Hi, I'm Jurnee Sitwell. I'm a YouTuber. You might know my YouTube channel. That doesn't sit well with me. I do like, paranormal stuff." And yeah. I'm cool cabin.
Opposite of
Hey,
chill.
Jurnee.
Uh-huh.
Check out standing over here. And not doing that.
She like slowly withdraws her hand and like takes 2 steps back.
That was the funniest thing that you've ever said. Check out standing over here.
Yeah, Mr. Harker just kind of like stares at Jurnee for a second, does not return the handshake, and then like watches as she just walks away. He's like, "Okay, so Dusk, who the fuck are these people?"
Dude, like I said, I'm Mordecai Bridges. I already introduced myself.
I feel like Palmer is gonna become his favorite immediately, just on the premise that she is silent. She doesn't talk.
Yo, Harky dude, do you burn?
No, I don't burn. Dusk, what are these people doing here? And Dusk is just kind of saying, "Well, they're here to help us with our research. I know that the Dark Watchers have become kind of violent recently, and we needed some help with the combat if we have to fight. And so you remember Dan here from our lessons." And Quincy Harker just kind of eyes Dan over and says, "Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Dan.
Dan Ryan. That's my name.
Right. Okay."
Everyone knows.
And so you've been working with, and he just kind of points to everyone else. You've been working with these people to do what exactly?
They help.
Obliterate monsters.
Yeah, we mostly we've been doing that.
Oh,
And also hanging out with them.
And I like to document things for my YouTube channel.
I see.
Yes. And we're very careful about how we go about that.
What, hanging out with the monsters? I don't
Mm.
think so, dude.
No,
Yep.
no, not
We're so careful.
We burnt down like an entire cornfield like last winter, fall.
No, we didn't.
You
He's a
prove
kidder.
that.
He's really funny. Yeah, he's so funny.
And then there was that thing with the dog. I have a ghost dog. What are you talking about?
We sure have had some crazy adventures, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, well, great. I'm glad that you're here to help.
Help.
I guess. Listen, I have some research to do, and I would really like some privacy. Why don't you kids all go into town and talk to the locals and see what the story is here?
Ooh, will do. It's time for some sleuthing.
If
I
we're
think Palmer gestures at like all the documents on the ground and be like, "Would you not be the expert on the story here?"
I'm the expert on many things, but often the locals tell a different story, and they're the people with firsthand experience. We don't exactly know what happened. We just know that suddenly these creatures started getting more aggressive than is usual for them.
do you have any leads on some place to start? Maybe the family of somebody, the recent victims or anything?
Yeah, there was He didn't have any family, but the one of the people who was working at the local gift shop, his name was Peter Hughes. You can go and talk to the owners of the gift shop there, and maybe they would know something about what happened with him.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean what happened with him? Like is he gone? Is he what's going on?
Yeah, Peter Hughes has been missing for 3 days.
Ah.
Yeah, like recent victims, you know.
Mm.
That's usually what that means.
Sure. I mean, no, I didn't know if he was like in the hospital or he, stubbed his toe too hard or just missing. Okay.
A lot of the times with cryptids, things don't really get away. I just usually assume that's the case, but
Jurnee just kind of gets a little quiet and is like shifty eyes looking around.
it's cool.
Gift shop sounds fun.
We love a gift shop.
Yeah. Let's go to the gift shop.
Anything you can tell us, Mr. Harker, about what we're up against, like their capabilities?
I think what you want to do is what you're wanting to know is you're wanting to know information about the monster. So that's an investigate the mystery. But it's not through old black magic because you're not using magic to do it. You're just talking to a guy who's kind of a prick.
That's
so
true.
that's just
I
a
mean-
flat investigate the mystery roll.
Got a nat 7. So that's a total of 8.
Okay, so on a 7 to 9, you ask one question from the investigated mystery list.
Yeah, what can it do?
What can it do? It seems like the Dark Watchers are nothing but shadow. We don't know exactly how that is possible, but we know that when they took their last victim, they didn't leave anything of him behind. So they can take things inside of them and move them effortlessly.
Okay.
There were no
Little
there were no
insight.
dragging marks away from his home where his keys were found. If it weren't for his keys, we wouldn't even know that he was taken.
Well, I wonder if it's like some sort of extraplanar situation. I guess we can find out.
It's kind of like your pocket,
That's a good
right?
idea.
Yeah, like this. And I'll pull my gun out and then put it back.
You keep doing that.
Mm-hmm. I just like to keep that thing on me.
Good. So,
Well, I think, yeah, we have everything we need to know.
time to
Gift shop time.
launch an investigation. So y'all are headed to the gift shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll mosey on down.
Okay. Yeah, I think it takes like maybe 5 minutes to drive the van across town down to this local gift shop. What's the name of this gift shop, guys?
Big surprises.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Sorry, Sarah, what was that?
I was just gonna hassle you about asking us.
Hey man, I like
It's
building.
really good.
You can hassle me all you want.
Sterling silver. So good.
So yeah, big surprises.
Is it actually like a big store though, or is it like ridiculously
No,
small?
it's tiny.
Oh,
it's
that's
tiny-
even funnier.
It's a tiny little shop on like the corner of
Oh.
this like little square.
That can be the tagline. Little shop, big surprises.
Ah!
When Dan sees the sign, he turns to Jurnee and just rolls his eyes.
Problem
I kind of like
thing
it.
that annoys me is that it could be a prize from Big Sir.
What?
Wait a second. Does this town have a mascot named Big Sir? Because that would be hilarious.
Well, they can now.
This is a fake version of a
I mean-
real town.
Yeah, this is the fictional
have-
version of Big Sir. So like what? Okay, so let's say
Don't get me started.
let's say Big Sir is their mascot. What is Big Sir?
He's just
It's
a big
a-
fucking douche.
It's a big bear with a top
gonna
hat
say
and
that.
gentleman's coat.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
it's gotta be wearing like a suit or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's
I love.
it's the grizzly from the California state flag, but with a top hat and cane.
Yes, exactly. I love that we take these real ass towns and completely
Butcher them.
bastardize their culture
Yeah,
every time.
Every time.
I'm eagerly awaiting getting angry mail from people who live here.
Just wait until we do a Japan adventure, because then we'll get angry mail from people who don't even live here but think they know everything about Japan.
Ooh, hot take.
Hey man,
Sorry.
I'm from Big Sur, and you got it all wrong.
Big Surprises
worry,
is
it's a
actually a huge department store.
No.
Parallel universe. It is this way here.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, you guys come up to this like nice, like charming little hometown shop called Big Surprises.
Can they have the big bear like mascot outside?
Absolutely.
Okay, Jurnee
Absolutely.
immediately gets out of the truck and takes a selfie with it.
There you go.
Van. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Van, sorry.
Not a truck guy.
I'm gonna take a picture too, but I'm gonna put my blunt up to its mouth.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go.
Dan's gonna get a little bit of FOMO and like from a distance while they're taking pictures, just quickly snap something on his little flip phone.
There you go. The resolution is 300 by 300 pixels.
Precisely.
And it's mostly his own hand that he gets a shot of.
Just a little finger. You got your finger caught in it.
You can kind of make out Bear and like a little bit of Mordecai.
Lol.
I'd like to think that Dan has like a little scrapbook where he puts these pictures that he takes on his phone.
Once a month, he like pops open the folder and just flips through them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
All right. So ding-a-ling-ling-ling. You guys enter the shop.
Yes, thank you for the authentic bell noise.
Ding-a-ling.
Yeah. You guys enter the shop, and it's this like quaint little. I'm the only thing I can think of right now is like the way my first job looked, which has like a front counter that was like a toffee kind of area where they made homemade toffee, and then just like rows and rows of just like absolute bullshit,
Just random
like
stuff.
Cajun seasoning and different cooking utensils, and then like also like t-shirts and knickknacks, and like
Yep.
trying to really get the tourist crowd like not even just like one thing, like one rotating rack of postcards, but like 3 rotating racks of postcards that all made a triangle, so you could just like stand in the center and spin all of them at once.
Snow globes.
And then like also a couple like little booths along the side with a counter in the back for a like local deli.
Oh, nice.
Okay. As soon as we walk in, Dan's eye shoots towards the tourist trappy stuff.
So does Jurnee.
I'm going straight for the deli.
We're just over there. We're just digging through stuff.
Hey, Jurnee,
exciting.
I'm gonna be nearby, but I'm gonna let you spearhead the interrogation.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you
I guess
know
I
how to
can
get
do
answers out of
interrogating.
people.
Sure. Okay.
I like
you
that you
need
guys
help,
call
just
talking to
scream.
regular people interrogation. Like humans.
What about me, dude? What? I'm great at talking to people.
Oh, Journey's spearheading it, and you're
Yeah.
gonna sword blade it.
No, I'm getting a sandwich. What are you talking about?
Hell yeah.
Okay, you interrogate the sandwich guy, and I'll interrogate the cashier guy. I don't know who's there yet.
Person.
Yo, Palmer, you want to get some Sammys?
Yeah, all right. Fine.
Sick.
I only said yes because I, Sarah, am hungry.
Relatable.
Boom.
Nice.
Dude,
Yeah, I
Mordecai's
think-
so good at manipulating people. He can manipulate you in this physical
Through the
realm
meta.
as well.
Through the
So-
metaverse.
Yeah, roll meta manipulation.
I don't need to roll.
Sponsored by
Hungry.
Facebook.
So I think that Jurnee briefly turns away from the souvenirs for a second. She focuses in, and she walks up to the cash register and looks at the cashier, whom I do not know what they look like yet, but looks at the cashier and immediately does her thing where she's like, "Hi, I'm Jurnee Sitwell," and she like out of her bag she just whips out a little tiny business card that kind of like it looks like a miniature, notebook that like a detective would have, like one of those little flippy notebooks, but like it's just a business card. It just has the little like rings on it and stuff, and it says her name and her YouTube channel. She just hands it to the person and is like, "Hi, I run a YouTube channel. Is it okay if I film in here?"
Yeah. And the person that you hand this to is a kind of older man with like a long brown beard, and his hair is starting to like thin up top. And you see on he's wearing like a dress shirt that's tucked in to like jeans.
Yep.
Like it's like a striped dress shirt.
Oh, yeah.
And you see on his name tag it says Hugh Burris. And
Excuse me?
Hubris.
You son of a bitch.
Excuse me? That's not a real name.
It is now.
I mean, Hugh is definitely a name.
Jason, you're talking hubris right now. You're one.
You're the one.
I'm unhappy.
You know what? You ever heard of Icarus, Jason?
I watched the Eternals recently. Yes.
You're the fucking Icarus around, my dude.
It's like,
Ooh.
y'all ever saw that meme where the guy was like, "My name is Hugh Mungus." Hugh Mungus.
Among Us?
I hate this. I've hated the last. I'm not even like playing this up for jokes. I've genuinely hated the last minute.
It just progressively got so much worse.
And so,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his name's Hugh Burris.
okay, cool.
He's like, "Oh, yeah. What kind of things do you talk about on your YouTube channel?" He's like eyeing over your business card, kind of flipping it over.
Oh, I mean, we're a variety channel, but mostly we like to look into supernatural events and spooky things.
Uh-huh.
Would you know of any spooky things that happened recently or may have happened recently in this area?
You roll manipulate someone.
Okie dokie.
Hubris is actually the killer. There's no cryptid here. He's just a serial
God.
killer.
It's like the
Real.
Zodiac.
I was gonna say, like, I know that
Just Ted Cruz.
as a YouTuber, like, discretion is not her play, but it's gonna bite us in the ass at some point that we just walk up to
Oh.
people and
For sure. Yeah, she's definitely gonna say that
No
to the
way.
wrong
Cards-
person at some point.
cards on the table,
Absolutely not.
and then we get
Yeah, when
kidnapped.
the
Oh, hell yeah. I manipulated that someone real hard.
Just-
All right. Well,
So anyway, I manipulated the fuck out of what was this? Hugh?
all right, cool. Yeah. You rolled an 11 on your manipulate someone. So, they'll do it for the reason that you gave them, so they will tell you something. If you ask too much, they'll tell you the minimum that it takes. I think you're asking like a little much here.
I mean, all I said was, is there anything spooky going on here? I didn't like say
Yes.
like, are you involved? Who died? Like, you know.
That's true. Okay.
He can give me just like the bare bones legend if he wants.
Yeah, he
and it
doesn't have to reveal that he's the actual big bad.
That he's the killer.
Right, of course.
Yeah, right.
Hubris.
He is a gossip. Yeah, spooky things. You're probably new to town. You might not know about the Dark Watchers.
No. What are the Dark Watchers?
The Dark Watchers, there's something that the people in town kind of believe in. Some do, some don't.
Oh, sorry. Let me like fix your shirt a little bit. Your collar's a little like, you know.
What the?
Oh.
What?
Oh, thank you.
She's filming.
She's filming.
Yeah, and like
Ex
also
keeps
kind of
telling the
flirting
story.
with
Yeah, I like the vibe of this, like this moment being that moment in like the horror documentary that like you just like see like this random
Like
bystander on
yeah.
like on camera suddenly, and they're like
telling
talking
the
about the
legend.
spooky like legend, like
Yeah.
the what was it in Blair Witch?
Blair Witch, yeah.
They started telling the story about like the actual Blair Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is that kind of vibe.
I love
So-
how we're reaching across the counter to fix this guy's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like she, of course, it's with the addition of her being extremely micromanagey and trying to make everything look good.
Also
Yeah.
relevant. How tall is Jurnee? How far
that's
your
a good
tiptoes
question.
do you have to get?
I mean,
She's like sitting on the counter. She like
I'm picturing
jumped
Amelia
up.
being
Yeah.
what 4'11", something like that.
Fucking savage.
I don't know. I would like. This is a fantasy world after all. I would like to give her at least a couple more inches above me.
This is a fantasy world. She's 5'6".
That's how tall I am.
God, my dream.
Living her dream.
Oh yeah, well, we can assume that Jurnee is like kind of stretching a little bit to kind of fix this guy's collar.
In town, some people believe that we see these shadows on the ridge every evening, and they look kind of people-ish.
Oh.
Have you ever seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
I'm not a big movie person.
Well, in that Clint Eastwood wears like a poncho and like a big wide brimmed hat, and that's kind of what these shadows normally look like. So people started calling them the Dark Watchers because they just kind of watched over us.
In the dark.
Yes.
Ah.
But yeah, people kind of thought of them as like protectors and would leave gifts for them and things like that. Yeah. Every once in a while, people go missing here.
Wait, so because of the Dark Watchers?
Well, some people say that, yeah.
Well, then why are you guys giving them gifts? They don't seem very nice to me.
Well, the people who go missing are normally not the nicest people in the first place. So
This dude really just said, I mean, fuck them though.
Yeah.
yeah.
This murder is justified.
Yeah, I mean, like,
He really said that in this town to live, you have to win a popularity contest.
Boy, oh boy, I sure do love killing.
This is giving me real Wicker Man vibes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Like, one of the people who went missing was, he was a murderer, actually. And so...
Yikes.
So, wait, are you sure that he didn't just, like, run away because he was wanted for murder?
He was caught and convicted, and then when he was about to be transferred to county, he just went missing.
It kind of sounds like he escaped, though.
Well, nobody else saw him.
I mean, then maybe he did a good job. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being a little too
Getting pedantic.
A little too pedantic here. Sorry.
Yeah.
But okay, I mean, sure, I'll bite. So, have these things left any evidence of them actually being in certain places? Is there like a tell to know like they've been here? Do they leave behind some kind of shadow goo or something? I couldn't even get that sentence out of my mouth.
Shadow goo?
I don't know.
You wanna run that
is
by
that-
me again? You wanna
Are you
take
thinking-
Ghostbusters!
He slimed me.
Ew, slime!
All right, we're keeping shadow goo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Burris just kind of like laughs at that and is like, no goo or anything like
He's
that around
laughing
town.
at the concept of evidence of something that he says just is here. Do you know what I mean? He's like, that's like, do you know what I mean? That'd be like if they're like, yeah, we have vampires, and you're like, sure, do you have evidence? And he'd be like, ha, evidence.
Don't you know anything about vampires?
They're very sneaky.
I think what happens with this is just like, no, we don't, there's no goo or anything, but there's always a mark. So whenever somebody goes missing because of the Dark Watchers, whenever they're taken, the last place that they were seen, there's the symbol that always shows up, and it's the same symbol that's actually on the bridge into town. It's like a circle with a line through it, and we don't really know exactly what is going on with that. Some people say it looks like old like alchemy symbols.
Okay, so how does the symbol show up? Like, is it burned into the ground, or did somebody like draw it with something, or like how does it form? I guess is my question.
Normally it's carved into things.
Oh, cool. So we're dealing with something that's sharp, maybe. Sharp lad.
Now that's what I call a serial killer.
Yeah, right. Well, and you did say like hundreds of years, right? Like this has been going on for like a long, long time.
Yeah, as far back as most anyone can remember.
Okay, so it can't be like a serial killer. I mean, it could be a cult. That could be a thing.
That's true. Could be a cult.
Interesting, very interesting.
If I was part of the cult, I wouldn't tell you.
That's
that
true.
It could be a cult.
That's true. I
but-
respect you for that. I respect you for your privacy.
First rule about Cult Club.
Yeah.
Don't talk about cults.
Oh, God damn.
It's not a cult.
Okay, just let me just ask one more question. So, do these things like Has anyone actually seen one of them take somebody?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. It's done at night when everybody's like asleep.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, this is just a local legend.
Oh, now he's backtracking.
Okay. Well, that was very interesting. Thank you. Also, do you have any magnets?
Yeah, we have magnets that are over in the corner. He like points over past the postcards.
Do you have any Big Sur magnets?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't mean like the town. I mean like the bear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
We have both.
Okay, great. Thank you. And she walks away from the counter to go look at the bear magnets. She's finished
Nice.
interrogating for now.
Interrogating.
I'm done with my shopping, and I will approach the counter to check out now that Jurnee is on her way away from it.
Yeah.
What
So,
did you buy?
I have cradled in my arms a pair of cargo shorts. They do fall below the knees. A Big Sur T-shirt that is pine needle green, and it has the mascot on it. You know those shades that the guy in at Drill's profile picture wears that are just like super slim?
Yeah.
A pair of those. A keychain with the Santa Lucia Mountains. Every single flashlight, lantern, and flare that they have in the shop. And also a jumbo bag of trail mix.
There you go. Yeah,
And I'll
I
just
think.
sort of like walk up and nonchalantly just lay it all out on the counter and say, "Hey."
Yeah. Hi. Oh, wow. That's a lot of flashlights. Are you here to go camping?
Yeah, and I'm super afraid of the dark, so don't want to
Fair
run out.
enough. Fair enough. Not a lot of light pollution out here, so it gets pretty dark
That's
out
what
there.
I love this place because of that. That's what I love about it. Hey, I was through here a while back, and I'm sort of like old friends with this guy Peter. Does he still work here? I remember he used to work here.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Peter. Peter hasn't been around for a couple days. I don't know what happened to him.
Has it been around? Like, is he like out to LA or something for the weekend? Or
Maybe, I don't know. He didn't call in.
ooh, yikes. Okay. Well,
So
I feel like
needless to say, he's fired.
I think the number that I have for him is I think he might have changed his phone or something. Do you have a way that I could get in contact with him?
That's gonna be manipulate somebody because you're asking
you-
personal information.
Can you give me his home address? You can trust
That's
me.
pretty much what you're asking here because like there's no other like good way to contact this person that is missing.
Manipulate someone is charm, so that is a 7.
All right.
Damn,
Just
this
barely
guy's
sliding in.
gullible. He got distracted by the flashlights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
That's how you get what you want out of people.
You
Is
just
you
gotta blind
distract them.
Yeah, I mean like here's the thing. So you got 7. He's gonna give you the information that you need, but you need to like really show him that you mean it. So like what do you do to accomplish that?
I'm
I
just
start
gonna,
crying. I miss him so much.
He was my lover.
I think I'll there's 2 ways that I am thinking about playing this. I think the more Dan one is he'll look around and then he'll say, "Look, man,
Uh
guy has a lot of credit card debt. Like,
oh. No!
I'm gonna find him one way or the other."
You did not. You don't say this. You don't say this. Rewind. You don't say this. Try again.
Psychotic.
What? Are you a fucking serial killer? What is
No.
Loan shark.
No, I'm a
He's an agent. Yeah, he's an agent for the IRS.
He's a collections agent? I'm sorry.
You're like 12.
Okay.
Try again.
It's my turn now to roast you fuckers.
Honestly, Phil, I love this. Please
This
continue.
man works for MasterCard and is hunting him down personally.
Yeah, next, Dan should just kind of brandish the hilt of his gun out from his fucking
Back out again.
hoodie pocket. Be like,
That's the fucking next move.
no, I'm gonna
here.
like lean forward on the counter and I'll be like, if you could give me some way to get in contact with him, it would save us both a lot of time. I'm leaning into the intimidation at this point.
All right. Yeah.
You're a teenager.
I mean
He's 20.
the moves work,
Oh.
right? Like that's the rule here. It's that the moves work.
This
did
guy's
it.
had a day at this point.
It's true. After everything I talked to him about with the
He was just like,
shadow goo.
what the fuck? Yeah, man. Listen, I don't need any trouble, and you're buying a lot of stuff here.
Camping supplies.
Camping supplies.
You don't have to say it in a way where there's like apostrophes around it.
Homie, you're literally buying fucking shorts.
Yeah, Peter lived just down the road. It's the third house on the right, man. You do what you need to, but like leave us out of it, all right?
Great. Can't wait to catch up with him.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Ominous shit.
Oh, hey, do you
I'm
guys
gonna
have
be the
Clif
next
Bars?
one taken by the shadow goo monster.
Hey, that's one way to find out what they are.
That's true. Just be a dick to everyone, and then maybe
Alright.
it'll pick you next.
You guys have Clif Bars?
Yeah. They're here. He
Oh,
just
cool.
takes a couple of the Cliff Bars and just tosses them. He just wants you to get the fuck out of his store at this point.
We gotta stop alienating everyone we talk to.
I am paying in cash, by the way.
That's not suspicious.
Not
Nope.
sus at all.
No.
To be fair, Mordecai does not alienate anybody. He's homie with
That's
everybody.
not true at all, and you fucking know it, you goddamn liar.
Mordecai has more success with abnormal things than he does with normal people.
Gee, I wonder why. Speaking of Mordecai and Palmer, you guys are getting sandwiches in the back.
Yeah, no progress whatsoever. We've both forgotten that we're supposed to talk to the people.
We've been chilling, just listening to Mordecai, listening to Dan and
I like.
We're giving like sports commentary on what they're doing. Like we're just like talking between the two of us.
quick question: Is this a smoke friendly establishment?
Probably not. Have you been out in the world?
It's California.
Gift stores do not typically
It's a
have
deli.
people smoking in them.
What the fuck does "it's a deli" mean?
Do you see a lot of pot smokers in delis?
I mean, smokers.
You want that sandwich toasted?
Oh, hell
my
yeah,
God.
brother!
Get out.
Hungry.
Toast me all the way through, my dude.
Oh my god. All right. I think it's better for everyone if we're like, yes, you guys have sandwiches.
Just mosey out of
And
here.
everyone.
We wrap.
So you guys are outside of big surprises.
Palmer, how's your sandwich, dude?
Gone.
Awesome.
Digested.
Hey, and welcome back to Memester of the Week. And also, welcome to our first mid-roll segment. If you're enjoying the show, you guys might like Storyteller Squad. It's a fellow Monster of the Week show with a diverse cast of characters and some pretty stellar sound design. So let's have a listen to their clip.
Hello, adventurers. Do you enjoy stories about monsters and magic? Welcome to Autumn Falls, a cozy small town in the Pacific Northwest. There's mysteries to uncover, but first, let's check in with our heroes.
Fighting monsters isn't the safest thing. I'm Hugo Rashad.
Can I get verbal confirmation that none of you will say anything about what you saw today? Agent Lonnie Whitaker, reporting in from the Eastie Agency.
It's really weird and bizarre and a whole lot of feeling stuff that I did not want to get into, so I kind of booked it out of there. I'm Raven Eugenia.
I just wanted to be friends because that's what everyone else was doing. My name is Damien Edgecrest.
Clearly talking to the tree is not a normal thing that people can do. I'm Felicity Starnbrook.
If you'd like to join our heroes as we play Monster of the Week, then check out the Storyteller Squad, available wherever you listen to podcasts. Let's have an adventure.
Hey, I know it's been a while since our last episode. I just wanted to say thanks for listening. Check us out on Twitter if you want more of this energy in your life. And take care out there, y'all.
Well, that was productive. I have the address of the guy who disappeared. You want to check it out?
Yeah.
What? You're a much better interrogator than I am.
I mean, I'm sure you learned some interesting things.
Well, I learned that there's no shadow goo involved, so that's good.
That does help us to know.
Yeah, let's go to that guy's house.
Yeah. And on the way there, you tell us all the details of the things you learned, like the symbol and all that.
Right.
There you go.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Meow.
Is the bridge visible from where we're at, such that we could see the symbol?
Oh.
Not such that you could see a symbol or anything, but like the bridge is fairly close, like you know where it is.
Do you want to swing by the bridge and see the symbol, just so we know what to look for?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm down. Probably sick view.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Um,
think what happens is you guys just kind of drive along you drive along the road and down Highway 1 and you go out to the bridge and like you see in like at the start of the bridge there are like these big columns made to just like mark the beginning and ending of it. And you see on one of the columns this symbol.
What's it rendered in? Is it like carved in? Is it spray paint?
It's carved into the
Like a wooden pylon or something.
yeah, it's
Or is
carved
it carved
into
into the fucking concrete?
yeah, it's carved into the column that's there. And it's just this.
Okay. It's like a Pokeball.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a Pokeball. It's a circle with a horizontal line through the middle of it.
Not
Oh,
to
Mhm.
not to spend too much time on this. How hard would it be to get a closer look at it? Because I'm wondering if it was carved with like claws
Mm.
or something else.
Yeah, I mean like you can just kind of look at it. So
Should I investigate a mystery?
Get up in it.
let me check the thing. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, investigate a mystery for me. You're just looking over this symbol that you see.
It's an 8.
All right, one question.
And the question is can I do the flexible one and say what did this? Or like, how about we do flexible? And my question is this a claw mark?
Okay. Yeah. You kind of look over this and you look into it and you see that the way that this seems to have been made doesn't seem like it was like cut into the stone. There's not like any jaggedness to the symbol. It almost seems like it was everything about it is smooth in its carving, which is kind of odd.
Okay. Well, that's weird. Either they like got it made like that when they built the bridge, or we're dealing with something with either very professional tools or the ability to just make things disappear very selectively.
So wait a sec. Oh, the guy told me that it was like an wait, did he say that it was an alchemy symbol?
Yeah.
Or- yeah.
He
Okay.
said that like it looks kind of like an alchemical symbol.
Yeah.
Is what people say about it.
So the guy told me that it looks like an alchemy symbol. Dan, do you have like a book or something about alchemy? Because like your whole group is kind of weird like that.
I'll bet that Dusk has something on that.
Okay, so let's make sure to check with him when we get back.
Yeah, we can check.
Can I like
Never mind.
put on my glasses and try to see if there's like a
I always forget you have those.
That's a good idea.
yeah. Try to see, do I see anything if I'm wearing the glasses around, or is it radiating some sort of aura or anything like that?
Yeah, I think that's interesting. Roll investigate a mystery with that, like using the glasses to kind of see what's going on. And Jurnee like would also see this.
Oh, okay.
So take a +1 on that for like both of you guys together. So Mordecai roll it, but you take a +1 because Jurnee can also see what you're seeing with the glasses. 12. Okay, hold 2.
What is being concealed here?
I think with that, like you kind of look a little closer at that and you see like around the edges of it, there's still like this lingering shadow
shadow goo
to everything what's going on. Not a shadow goo. But like if you take your hand and you like trace the outline of it, you can feel how perfectly it like carves around your finger. Like it just like fits perfectly as if somebody had just walked up and like made the motion themselves to create that. And so like you can tell that like whatever did this, however this was done, it's obvious that like something corrosive made this happen.
Oh,
I see.
so you're saying
Yeah.
it's like finger width, like
Yeah,
if someone
exactly
had just
like
like
that.
drawn in snow or something.
Cool.
Okay.
That answer felt more like a what happened here versus what is being concealed here.
Okay. Well, I would say like the concealed here is the shadow of like what's going on.
So you're saying shadow. Are you saying there's like a residue of some kind, or
Not necessarily a residue. So like the way that we have talked about the site previously.
oh, there's like a visual effect. That's what you mean by shadow.
Like it kind of being a visual effect of like in Cheddar Bay, you were able to like kind of see where the creature had gone a bit if you really looked for it. And when you guys were like going into the Fey realm, like you looked for an essence of Palmer, and that's how you kind of figured out like, oh, they went this way, even though it like didn't make sense at the time. But you kind of figured out like what was going on within that they didn't like just disappear and walk off.
So I guess okay. So jumping off of that, then I see this lingering effect basically. Does it seem like that lingering effect trails off in any direction, or is that effect being
That's a good question.
amplified or projected to do? Like, what does the symbol seem like it's doing? Is it directing? Is it creating a barrier? Do I see anything emanating?
Yeah,
from
I think with that you would tell like this has been around for a very, very long time, and so like this trail is hard to see around it. But as you like look around the area, you would know and like you would notice that there's like lines of shadow like this all over this town.
Oh, kind of like ley lines.
Yeah, well, less like ley lines and more like if you were tracking a physical line of like where someone had been, and that line fades over time, but like it still kind of interlaps over itself. It would be like that. So you can kind of see like, oh, these things have been around and like in this town for a long, long time.
So I can like reasonably conclude that there's probably more of these symbols out and about.
Yeah, more than likely.
Okay. I'm gonna summon Abby.
Yeah.
Pop the collar. Hey, buddy.
Right?
Wow.
It was something.
Can I like try to show Abby this effect or something, and like I'm gonna try to get her to like try to follow or like find another one maybe.
Yeah.
Would that be a Scooby snack move?
I believe that would be a Scooby snack.
Let's get it.
Big
Okay.
success.
So on a mixed, she'll do what I say in spirit.
Isn't everything she does in spirit?
Man, you were just a second faster than me.
There's a reason I wrote it that way. Yeah, so Abby kind of like looks up and kind of like sniffs the symbol, and she cocks her head at it for a little bit, and she gives like a little bark and then trots off. And I think that reasonably it can be assumed that you guys follow her, and so she takes you to a couple different places around town. She takes you like she takes you around the back of the pizzeria where you see the symbol, and then like you also see the symbol on the side of the jail here, and then she takes you to this small like wooded cabin that's just up the street from Big Surprises, and you see on the door to this home that symbol. And to you, Mordecai and Jurnee, like for you guys, like this shadow that's around it looks fresh and dark.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna say, don't let me put words into Mordecai's mouth or whatever, but I get the vibe that you just ran off to follow this trail.
I just summoned Abby and I said something to the effect of, "Buddy, can you find me another one of these?" Sick, thank you. And then as she starts trotting away, I'm just gonna follow her.
Okay.
Without saying anything to the group, I'm following Abby.
Then I'll get into my van and slowly, at a dog's pace, follow behind.
Oh god.
Bum, 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 bum. You have the soundtrack to fucking Green Onions playing.
Yeah, and I'm doing the classic Shaggy shuffle when they do the scenes where he's following Scoob.
Yeah,
I'm just following Abby.
Oh, dude, if I could hire an animator to do that for me, I would love that. Yeah,
So yeah.
So Abby has finally stopped at the most recent place where this has happened.
So I arrive. So can you just? Is there like a stoop? Is it like a front porch? Is it just straight up a sidewalk into a door? Like
Yeah, it's like a sidewalk, and then like it just goes right up to the house. There's like a small porch.
I
welcome
walk
home
up the
mat outside.
porch.
Is this the address of the guy?
Yes.
What's his name? Peter? Hi. Oh, hey, this is
I
actually
knock on the door.
where I was gonna go anyway.
So are you like with me as I'm walking up to the house? Or are you still in the van?
You're definitely
parked
faster
out?
at getting to the door than I am.
So I walk up to the door. I guess Jurnee is close behind.
Yeah.
And I knock.
Yeah, you don't get an answer.
I knock harder.
There's
I
there's
don't
no one
think they're
home.
home.
I try the knob.
It's locked.
Stop.
Jurnee, try the windows. If those don't work,
Okay.
I know what to do.
Okay.
Hold on.
She walks over to the window and gives it a little jostle.
How's the window?
And
Mr.
It's a locked window. Like
Well, you didn't tell me yet.
yeah, we're waiting for you to tell us the result.
I didn't know if the windows were unlocked or not.
do you leave your
Okay,
windows
Jurnee.
unlocked?
Some people do.
Okay.
Jurnee, get Dan and Palmer.
Okay. Hey, Dan and
Stay
Palmer.
here.
She
What?
screams.
I know.
Uh,
I know what to do.
Come here. Mordecai has an idea. I don't know what it is.
Oh God. Hey Mordecai, don't get the cops called on us again.
Again?
We did get the cops called on us when we stole a boat.
It's true.
Like
I did not steal a boat.
Yeah, that's true. That
Just the record be clear. Of all the people in our group, I have done the least illegal things. So
Don't know about that.
That's, you know what? That is, I would love to explore that further some other time.
y'all literally committed a felony.
What's your idea?
I'm just saying.
just voice
I'm gonna-
booming from the god heavens.
I'm gonna take a big puff of weed and I'm gonna try to use magic and empower my foot and I'm gonna kick the door in.
Shouldn't there be a less destructive way to do that?
All right.
A man is missing.
All right. Okay. Roll use magic, I guess,
Right.
to enchant your fucking boot.
Yes.
I mean, enchant a weapon, I think, is one of the actual moves.
It is. You add +1 harm to it and also magic as a tag.
Does a boot qualify as a weapon?
Does now.
It's more like a shoe, but
It's a stomper.
Boy got them Tims.
okay.
As it turns out,
Got a
Mordecai
mix.
is from New York.
New York guy.
Choose a glitch and an effect.
So effect, enchant a weapon.
Yep.
It gets 1 harm and plus magic.
Yep.
So my shoe is now enchanted.
Yep. What foot are you kicking with?
My pushing foot for skateboard. So I push regular. So my right
Okay.
right
so
foot.
yeah, your right boot has +1 harm and magic as
Oh
a
my
tag.
God.
Please.
And
begging for
you
this
want me?
come up for more.
You want me to choose the glitch?
Yeah, on a mix, you choose the glitch. On a failure, I choose the glitch.
Okay. I'm deciding between the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention or it has a problematic side effect. I'm gonna go with problematic side effect.
Yeah, I think that the problematic side effect here.
Is your boot gets stuck in the door.
You lose your
I
leg.
think, I think the problematic side
Jesus.
effect is that for some reason when you added like damage to this, you also added to like the physical mass of this boot. And so one
Oh my god, it's heavy as fuck.
yeah, one foot is heavy as hell while
You
the
just
other one
turned
is
it to
like
silver.
normal. So you have to kind of like now you have to like kind of stanky leg walk throughout the house.
I prefer to just drag my foot.
Yeah, you have
behind
to
me.
just kind of walk with a limp for a while.
You know what? This is chill. I can make my off foot, not off hand, off foot stronger in this way. So it's cool.
Balance it out.
Do I kick the door in?
Yeah, you kick the door into this person's house.
Haha.
We didn't discuss that.
Yeah, I know. And I just
Okay.
I just shuffle in.
Yeah.
Is your foot okay?
Let's get inside and talk about that.
Yeah, Jurnee, I think you noticed that like some people heard that, and you see some people like looking out their window trying to like figure out what the hell just happened.
Quickly, inside.
We go inside, and then it's first of all, are we attacked by some kind of creature in this home?
No.
And if not, okay. But then before looking at anything, I'm going to turn around and then try to fix the door with magic.
All right. I really like the idea of like everyone quickly like files in and like Dan turns around and like closes the door and you just see like a hole where the doorknob was. All right, you want to fix it? Roll use magic and see what happens.
Okay. Is advanced? Oh yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to do this. It's a 6. So, oh wait, nope, that's a 7.
All right.
So you also get a glitch, yay.
So the effect is going to be bar a place or portal to a specific person or a type of creature, and it's going to be fixing the door so that it bars people from coming inside.
Okay. Well, I'll give you that. You fix the door and it locks.
You fix the door forever.
And humans won't be able to come into this for now.
Yeah.
Forever.
Forever. You're locked in the house now.
I'm going to
There's a
say
back door.
I'm going to say the glitch is the effect is of short duration.
Okay. That's entirely fair. So, okay, you guys are in this guy's house now.
Cool.
He had a marking on his door. What are you doing?
So do I continue to see any of these shadowy residuals now that I've entered?
No, you don't see anything inside the house as far as like mystic things
So
go.
is it time for investigate a mystery to look around the house
Sure.
and see just what kind of person he was?
I'm going to watch the door.
So I'm gonna just take a look around.
I'm gonna call out if anybody's home.
Oh hey, I'm gonna toss Jurnee a flashlight
Cool,
from my
thanks.
pocket, which now has so many flashlights.
So
in it.
many flashlights. Okay, yeah. So Jurnee, what do you do to like take a look around this house?
Well, I of course use the flashlight provided by Dan. And I'm also going to just like I guess take a look around the areas of the house that most people like frequently use and see if there's any notes he's left for himself, any evidence of what he was doing before he disappeared, that kind of thing. And just I mean, I don't know, like look around, I guess.
Yeah, Dan, you said you were keeping like a lookout?
Yeah.
Out the window of the house, you can see like through a neighbor's window, you see somebody on the phone. Just so you know.
Hey, we should probably hurry up. I think we're gonna have some company.
Oh.
The one thing that I specifically asked Mordecai not to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I feel like it was a
Jurnee,
little big.
you're going through the house and you're looking over things and like you just see like photos of like family and friends, and this guy has a large selection of like young adult fiction on his bookshelves.
Okay.
He really likes Lord of the Rings.
That is not YA.
Sure.
100% is not.
But yeah, other than that, like you don't see anything that's like super out of the ordinary.
Okay. Well, I got nothing. Dan, what did you mean by company?
Probably the police or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you start hearing like a police siren a couple blocks away.
Okay, it is time to go.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Palmer, can you do the thing? Can you do the thing,
In the
please?
window? Yeah.
No.
No.
Yo, floof, your wings. Can
She
you poof us
opens
back into
the
the van?
back window of like whatever. There's probably like a hallway to the back of the house. So there's a window, and she just opens it and steps outside.
No, wait, come back, Palmer.
But there's got to be a reason that he was targeted. There has to be something here, right, guys?
That's what I would
The
think, but I
window's
don't see
open. You
anything.
can come through now.
Thank
We're out of
you.
time. We're out the window.
The police are coming. Okay.
I shuffle to the
For
window.
everybody else, this
Oh,
is a
God.
pretty easy feat to do, but Mordecai, you're gonna have to act under pressure
I
to make sure that you get like out to the van and everything in time before the police clock you.
Dude, not gonna lie, I hope I fail this. Yes! Yes.
Oh my god, no. No.
That's not. Ooh, that's not. It's not helpful. Like
As I
that's
fail,
not help outable either.
Nope.
Because that's a 4.
I don't know. I guess I just like fall on my face. I mean, what?
Yeah, I mean, like I think literally, like it's just taking you too much time. So like Dan and
Say
Palmer
that-
and Jurnee, like you guys are at the van and Mordecai is still inside the house. What do you guys
Yeah, we're
want to
in
do?
the van.
So, like, kind of triggered from like following my fail. Like, I just can't get out the window. Oops, I did it again.
I played with your heart.
I'm gonna say that I'm waiting for Mordecai, and I see like through a couple buildings that there are police cars actively coming, and I make the call to just get the fuck out of there.
You're gonna leave and drive away?
And we're splitting the party.
I think okay, I think in
Yay.
that case, because the thing is, I don't tend to use angel wings unless I have places that we've been to before in the scene. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when we haven't been to a lot of places in a new setting, I feel like the only logical way I can fail is if we get sent like back to the other side of the country. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why
that would be
Yeah.
fun.
I'm hesitant to do it, but since we have the inside of that house, I will try to angel wings back into the house where he is.
Yeah, you can for sure angel wings to him.
Okay. And
That's
then I
not a
will do it
problem.
again
Yeah.
to get him out.
Okay. So let's resolve Mordecai's oops real quick. So Mordecai, like you're trying to rush through the house, but your foot is just too damn heavy. And you trip and kind of fall into his bookshelf a little bit. And
A critical
you-
clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Because that's what that
Love that
move
show.
is. Like scrap of paper that is a map of the local like cave systems, like a tourist map of the cave
Ooh.
systems, falls out in front of you.
Ooh, that's pretty neat. And I take it.
Yeah, and the police have like rounded the corner. You can definitely hear the sirens now,
What?
and like
And I
you heard
pop
like
in.
the van peel out and peel away, and you think that you are fucked. You think you're about to get arrested for breaking and entering.
Jurnee
And
is
then
breathing into a bag in
Palmer
the car.
just snaps into existence in front of you and says,
Let's go.
Oh, holy shit, dude.
And then I do it again, except that this time I have to roll.
"This time you have to roll."
Yeah. This is the trickier part.
Oh, 12.
Wow.
Advanced success.
All right, so you take him
Oh,
with
fuck
you,
yeah.
no problem. Where are
Popping
you
back
going?
into
Back to the van?
still moving vehicle.
There you go.
Like when the Hayabusa landed on that one fucking meteor, like we're docking with a moving target.
Yeah.
All right, it's advanced.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
So like you can see, Dan, you can see the police in your rearview mirror as you're peeling away from this house, and Jurnee is in the passenger seat with you, and you see that Palmer just disappears for a second, and you're like, oh, what happened? Where'd she go? And then suddenly you feel like the weight shift in the van as it like kind of ducks down a little bit, and Mordecai and Palmer just fall into place in the van.
Yo, sick.
Don't do that.
Went way better than expected. That's gonna save us a lot of time busting you out of prison.
That's okay. I would
You,
have been
you were
alright.
already
That was
making a
clutch,
plan for
Palmer.
that?
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
You got to think 3 steps ahead.
go for the fist bump from Palmer.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
I'm
clutch,
gonna
Nice.
give
Palmer.
her.
Way to go.
I'm gonna give her a little silvery nug in exchange. Little gift, like weed, a nugget of weed.
That doesn't make any more sense to her. Like.
Sorry.
Fucking normies.